let's meditate. We're going to drop into our bodies for this one. Suitable for all levels, whatever you're up to. I hope this supports you. So, come to a comfortable seat, or you can lay down if you prefer. You don't have to sit cross-legged either. You can kneel, you can sit in a chair. Just be comfortable. Comfort's really important. If you're not comfortable, you're not going to come back and meditate again. So be comfortable. Maybe grab a cushion or a blanket. Make sure you've got some water nearby. And when you're ready, settle in and close your eyes. Or if you are not comfortable closing your eyes, by all means, you may maintain a soft gaze down and ahead. And when you're ready, let's start off by taking 3 long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose, pausing at the top for just 1 moment, and then releasing through the mouth with a sigh. Okay, together now, in through the nose for 4 seconds. Hold and release. Again. Hold and sigh it out. Really releasing any tension in the body that wants to be released. And again for your 3rd breath in, and really drawing that breath in through the belly and your diaphragm. And really sigh it out. So let that one go. And you can allow your breath to just resume its regular pace and pattern and depth now. You don't need to control it or make it be a certain way. Just let it be as it is. And I wonder if you can now pay attention to the sensations or the experience of being seated in this moment. What does it feel like to be seated in your body right now? Can you feel the ground beneath your feet? Do you notice a tingling in your toes? Do you feel the earth supporting you, holding you up? Can you feel gravity pulling you down? And if you're sitting in a chair, how about your back against the chair, or whatever the surface is you're sitting or laying on? And how about your clothes against your skin? Perhaps even your skin against the air. Are you aware of a particular facial expression? Perhaps you're holding it right now, or maybe you can sense the muscles that are grateful for this moment to relax. Maybe you can feel where you have been holding a particular facial expression today. Maybe that's somewhere in your jaw. Echo of tension in your jaw, or leftover tension from a brow that's been frowning, perhaps. And if so, what's that trying to tell you? Is there a message there from your body? What about the eyes? What is the experience of having eyes right now? Is there a lightness, a heaviness? How does it feel to have your eyes closed? Or to not be focusing on something? And even though you've got your eyes closed, I wonder, are you able to see a whole galaxy of light and color and patterns on the inside of your eyelids? If that's there for you, how deeply can you look into that? Just witnessing whatever's there, receiving it all. And perhaps you're aware in your body of some discomfort or some pain, something unpleasant perhaps. And I wonder if you're able to simply regard that sensation, just witness it. Witness it as one small piece of the entirety of your reality right now, and not as your reality itself. Something that you are experiencing rather than something that is happening to you. I used mindfulness to support me through bouts of acute and chronic pain after fracturing my spine. And it really can be a powerful ally for renegotiating how we relate to pain, whether that's physical or emotional. Doesn't mean we ignore it, and it doesn't mean that everything's peachy, but it does empower us to live in a way that is more at ease with the sensations. And in that way, you can reclaim valuable headspace, valuable emotional energy that will no longer be spent worrying about the pain, or when's it going to come back, or, oh, I wish I wasn't feeling like this. So whatever is there for you in your body, whether pleasant, unpleasant, named or unnamed, I wonder if you can drop all the labels and simply witness it. Just witness and listen to the sensations in your body as the aspect of your full existence right now. And you may be aware of thoughts creeping in. In fact, you may have forgotten that you're even meditating, or you might be thinking, oh, this is ridiculous. How can I pay attention to this when my mind is so loud? Or maybe you're just thinking, what is this guy on about? Sensations in my body? This is dumb. Well, those, my friend, are thoughts. Nothing more, nothing less. They are noises in your mind. And it's up to you whether you want to listen to them or not. Of course, sometimes there's great value in what the mind has to offer. But I would suggest that more often than not, the mind is just trying to drag you to the future that you can't project to make it happen a certain way anyway, or bringing you back to the past that you cannot go back to and change. The present moment, here and now, is free from the stories that your mind weaves. It is free from that emotional reactivity. So I invite you, if you find your mind distracting and busy, to choose, make a conscious decision to let go of that story or that thought or that feeling, and choose to drop into the sensations in your body. One of my favorite ways to go about this is using the breath. The breath is continuous from the moment you're born, even when you're sleeping. It's got you covered. You don't have to do anything about it. So let's lean into this anchor to the body and the anchor to the present moment. So what I'd like you to do is notice where in your body you feel the sensations of breathing most clearly. For some people, that's going to be at the nostrils, where the air is a little bit cooler on the way in and a little bit warmer on the way out. And for some people, that might be the belly or the chest as it gently rises and falls with each inhale and exhale. Or it might be at the back of the throat, where you feel the air passing through the windpipe. And there's no right or wrong answer. You just go with whichever one feels most natural to you. And I'd like you to really pay attention to the sensations of breathing. What is there to be felt at this anchor point? Are you able to fully drench each inhale with your awareness? Can you be completely aware of that little pause at the top? And can you fully paint the exhale with your awareness? Allow this simple process of the breath to be a focus point, an anchor for your awareness, so that when you find the mind creeping in and distracting you with thoughts that do not serve you, you can again make that conscious decision to detach from the thought, and without judgment, without labeling it as good or bad or right or wrong, choose to redirect awareness to the sensations of breathing at your chosen anchor. Now, you might have to do this 10 times, 20 times, 100 times, and that is all good. If you're new to meditation, perhaps this is a shocking example of just how accustomed to distraction the mind is, just how loud the mind can be. And I wonder if you see already perhaps the benefit of learning to give yourself a little break from that noise. And if you have forgotten that you're even meditating and you're thinking about what's for lunch or dinner, or, oh gosh, what is that thing that happened earlier? Oh, I wish I'd spoken differently. Or any of the other infinite stories the mind likes to weave us. That's okay. That is just the mind being the mind. You have a choice though, to acknowledge where the mind went, give it a sort of internal nod if you like, and then make a conscious decision to non-judgmentally return your awareness to the simple practice of witnessing the sensations of breathing at your chosen anchor. Your breath and your body do not weave stories to you. Your breath and your body are not trying to get you to predict the future or go back and change the past. Your breath and your body can only be here and now. And I encourage you to surrender to them, to lean into them, to embrace them as your ally and your support for being present. Because the present moment is the only moment you ever have any control over for the entire duration of your life. So, we might as well learn to inhabit it with greater ease, a bit more often of the time. And as you continue to witness the sensations of your breath, I wonder if you're able to notice in the sort of periphery of your awareness any greater relaxing in your body since we began. Are you able to notice the muscles have eased? Has the mind slowed a bit? Are any other emotions coming up? And one of the greatest gifts of meditation is to witness patterns. Maybe you have been aware of one particular thought or one particular emotion that has kept coming up, kept nagging at your attention. And if that's the case, whilst I still encourage you to detach and return to the present moment with the breath, if it keeps coming up, maybe you have just been shown a door that wants to be explored in your mind and your heart. Maybe this is a gift from the silence and stillness, something in your life that you are not paying attention to, that your body and your heart really, really want you and need you to pay attention to. And maybe it's just noise. And with practice and effort, you will get better and better, more and more skilled at discerning between the noise and what needs to be heard. And that is the embodied wisdom that mindfulness and meditation can cultivate in anyone who is willing to give it a go. And over your next 3 breaths, I invite you to make them a little bit deeper and the exhales a little bit longer. And as you do so, expand your awareness from that anchor of the breath. And with each breath, expand it out just a little further to encompass your upper body and your head and your face. What does that feel like to have an upper body and a face and a head? And on the next breath, now expanding it to encompass your lower body too, all the way to the tips of your toes. What is this full-bodied sensation you're experiencing right now? And again, can you expand awareness to encompass the sounds in whatever space you're currently in? How does it feel to be in relation to those sounds? And are you aware of where you are situated in relation to anything else in that space? And on the final breath, you take your time, there's no rush, make it the deepest one. And really sigh it out, and you might want to bring some movement into the body, a shrug into the shoulders, rolling the wrists, rolling the neck, maybe whatever feels right for you. And when you're ready, you can just open up the eyes. And I thank you for trusting me to guide you and for sitting with me and meditating with me and showing yourself, showing your body and your mind some love. And the benefits of meditation really are quite profound as a tool for self-exploration, for well-being and overall mental and physical health. So thank you, and I hope to see you next time.